What is good, y'all? It's your boy West B back. Finally back with a new video. Brother been under the weather. Man, I've been sick, but it's good to be back on the tube, chopping it up with the folks. All right. So, as you can see on the screen right now, we got the Maschine MK1. I pulled it out. It's seen better days. It's beat up. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to give it some shine real quick, because this is my first groove box, beat machine, whatever you want to label it as. And I don't think I'll ever get rid of this joint. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when I first got it, it was back in like 2010, right after I graduated from high school. I know nothing about making music. I know nothing about beat machines. All I know about is MPC, right? That's all I know about. And of course, I know about, it being 2010, Fruity Loops, which is now known as FL Studio, was out and about. Of course, with a lot of other stuff like Pro Tools and some other shit. But still, I'm clueless when it comes to making music and trying to find what I need to find. The only thing I knew back then was that I wanted me a groove box. I wanted something physical. The mouse and keyboard workflow wasn't for me. And it still ain't for me. Shout out to y'all that do that, but mouse and keyboard, that wasn't the way I wanted to learn how to make music. I wanted some pads, you feel me, that I could hit on, you know what I'm saying? Like it feels like a game. It feels like I got a new console. But when I first seen this machine, bro, I'm scrolling on the websites and I see this beat machine with these orange pads and these pads over here were blue, the drum pads were orange and whatnot. I said, damn, I kind of like that. New York Knicks colors. I'm not even a New York Knicks fan, but like those are the colors they had. But for some reason that drew me in. Then I started reading about it. How it was talking about the hybrid workflow, having the computer and the controller. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, that sounds like that's up my alley. You know what I'm saying? So I got it. I think it cost like $600. I went ahead and got it. And I've been a machine head ever since, bruh. I cannot lie. As soon as I plugged that joint in, got everything running, and when you first start making music, everything is garbage. So all my first beats was trash, but I was having so much fun with the machine, bro, and just learning the workflow and gaining a new appreciation for music production. I already love music, but the more I use my Maschine MK1, the more I fell in love with music production. You feel me? And I don't think without this, I ain't where I'm at right now. I was just trying to make music as a hobby, and the Maschine MK1 for me made the hobby of making music and the process of learning how to make music fun as hell. Fun as hell. I used the Maschine MK1 for about 11 years. Literally, like, used this till the wheels fell off, man. I remember the last time I tried to use my Maschine MK1, I couldn't even, like, make beats, bro. Like, pads were going out. My encoders, like, they were changing on their own and stuff. And it's like, oh, this is bad. I gotta get a new machine. That's when I got the Maschine Studio. But yeah, the Maschine MK1 is that at one point that was my favorite possession that I had, especially for 18-year-old West. My first groove box, that was my favorite, my prized possession right there. My Maschine MK1, man. I love that thing. I can't. Look at it, man. Humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Humble beginnings. I'm yapping right now, but like I said, man, I used this for over 10 years, a little over 10 years, bro. I even skipped out on the MK2, and then I initially skipped out on the studio because I had the MK1. It was like I could still do everything that I need to do with the first machine. It's a shame to see that it's not really valuable, but even if it was valuable, you know, I still wouldn't get rid of mine, bro. It means something, you know. But yeah, man. Yeah, the Maschine MK1 that's what got me going and making this music, and, you know, to eventually go into now making content about Maschine and whatnot. This is a dope piece of hardware, bro. This is a dope piece of hardware. And if you want those Maschine heads that are still using the Maschine MK1 or even the MK2, one of the earlier machines, hey, salute to you. There's really no reason why you would get an MK1 right now unless you're just collecting drum machines and groove boxes, or you're like me, you're a machine head. You're just trying to collect all the machines and whatnot. But yeah, man, it's your boy West B. It's good to be back on YouTube, man. Good to be uploading videos again. Like, dislike the video, drop a comment, share the video. Make sure you sub to the channel if you enjoyed the content. I'm gonna catch you boys on the next one.